anti-inflammatory drugs. I mumbled that. Hey, come here often.
Only attention I get nowadays.
It's facts.
What's up, guys? Today I'm here with my lovely roommate, Alex. And today we are filming the roommate tag. This is literally throwing me back to like high school.
You had a roommate in high school?
No, but I watched a lot of roommate tags in high school.
Oh, that's cute. Oh.
Yeah, but now I have a roommate, so I can do that with her. And it's great.
It's great.
So we're gonna find out a lot about each other.
What? I hope not. We've only lived together. We've lived together for 2 years. I hope you already know everything that there is to know.
I know everything.
Okay, well, we're about to find out. Am I supposed to look at the camera or just like...
You can admire me.
Be like really vain and just be like, just looking at myself. Okay.
Okay. Question 1. Did you know each other before you were roommates?
No!
We met off Facebook.
Yeah. Did I message you?
Yeah.
Did you post?
I made a post.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a roommate ASAP. Or the friend, Lindsay. She thought that she was going to UCLA.
Oh,
yeah.
You were supposed to be a roommate and then she was going to go to UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were like, help.
And then you slid in my DMs.
I did.
And then I was like, hey, she seems cool and not crazy. 2 years later.
Little did she know.
Here we are.
Almost killed each other, but we did it. I was talking to this other girl and then like the more I talked to her, I was like, you know, yeah. And I was like, oh, this Fiona girl seems cool. And she's the same major as me. That wound up not being a selling point, but anyway, luckily it worked out just fine. Yay.
The next question is, what were your first impressions of each other?
I thought you were way cooler than me. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this bitch. Fiona, like okay, so the first time we hung out, we went to...
Sweet Green.
Tender Green. Not Sweet Green.
Tender Green.
RIP. Tender Green's the inferior Greens restaurant.
I don't know why I went to... We should have gone to Sweet Greens.
Yeah. But it was really good. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I remember what you were wearing, you were like so put together, and I was like, wow, she really...
I don't even remember.
I don't remember. You were wearing like jeans, but they were like nice jeans. And like sneakers, but nice sneakers. And I was like, oh, she shops at Madewell. Okay. Like... She seemed very put together, and I was like, wow, I want to be this person. And, yeah, that was my first impression of you.
I hope that was all honesty, because you really gasped.
It was all honesty! I mean, like, you know, never mind. Later on, I realized, okay, I do not have to, like, create myself around Fiona, and I realized that we're really different people. But when I met you, I was like, oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh wow.
She's fancy.
So my first impression of Alex was, I was like, oh, she seems so sweet.
Aww.
Because I remember the first picture I saw of you was the picture of you getting into Cal. So you're in like your cute little Berkeley sweater.
Oh my god, I'm a fetus in that picture.
You're in a cute little
Can
Berkeley
we do the
sweater.
thing where we're like, insert the photo? Okay.
And yeah, you just looked like so adorable, and I was like, oh my gosh, she seems so cool. And I noticed that we both had like the same Madewell bag, like the one on my, you move over a little bit, like that one. I have the brown one, she has the black one, and I was like, oh my god, same vibes. And
yeah,
we were talking, and it was chill, and then we went to homeroom, and you drove me around in your little Prius, and we almost died, but...
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was
that
fun.
was the day we moved in.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And then, yeah, we just like, I don't know, I don't like remember having like an initial like first impression of you. But like I knew that you were cool and I like really liked you, and I was like, oh, she's so pretty and she's so like naturey. Maybe like she can get me into like different things, because like I want people to like push my limits, and like, you know, I learned so much from you, and then I found out that you were like a freaking genius that you didn't tell me about.
Okay, calm down.
Anyway, she's a genius that she didn't tell me about.
Okay, genius and style icon, so like, you know, the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, Alex is so cool, and she has style, and she's going off and doing really cool things in like Hawaii, and doing like...
I did do cool things in Hawaii.
What was it, like rainforest?
I did like, yeah, I was doing like freaking I was like planting native species and stuff in Hawaii, and I was doing a bunch of like outdoor work that summer. It was a great summer. But yeah, it was really fun. And I remember Fiona and I like trying to figure out how we were gonna set up like moving in and stuff. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna be gone. And Fiona was like,
I'll just take care of everything.
Fiona did all of the work moving us in. Fiona found our apartment. Fiona like made sure that like they repainted everything and like fixed everything that was broken. And I was just like chilling in the jungle, and I was like, okay.
But I'm also like a psycho OCD person that's like everything needs to be done a specific way. So that's true. But now here we are. We're still friends.
You're still psycho.
Oh yeah, but we already knew that from day one.
Yeah, we did. We did.
I look like I have Mickey Mouse ears right now.
You do! The YouTube thing that happens is they're gonna be like, my battery died, like, I'm out of room card. That's all I know. Like,
Question 3. How long did it take for you to become friends, and were you friends before becoming roommates? So, answering this question backwards. No, we were not friends before we became roommates.
Nope.
We became roommates, we became friends after we looked at our first apartment together.
It was like instant friends. Because we were like the only people we knew at Cal at the beginning, like besides like a couple other people.
Yeah.
So like I remember for the first 2 weeks, like we did everything together.
Yeah, we did a lot together.
And after those 2 weeks, I was like, this is a lot for me. Which is like, it's always a lot when you only have one person that you're spending time with for 2 straight weeks and you also live with them. And so as like time went by, like I think we became better friends, but we spent less time together.
Yeah.
But like we were never like,
but we never like,
we're not like in each other's business a lot.
Yeah.
But like we're friends.
Yeah. I keep laughing at the fucking Mickey Mouse ears. So like the cool thing about like me and Alex is that like we're not just like roommates, like we're actual friends. Like we have same friend groups, like we'll, you know, sometimes go out and hang out together. But like, you know, oftentimes we'll also like do our own thing.
We don't hang out like all the time, but when we do, it's always fun.
Yeah.
And
it's like when we go to like Pike.
We cannot talk about Pike in this video. Absolutely not. I veto.
But we have friends there. But yes, we became instant friends.
Instant friends.
Instant friends. Fourth question, what do you most commonly argue? Yes.
The dishes! And cleaning in general, but mostly the dishes. I have gotten better since January of this year. Did it take me a year and a half? Yeah.
Still working on the living room part.
We're still working on the living room part. But I live there, so, you know.
There's a little bit more flexibility.
There's a little more flexibility with the living room. But the dishes, I don't do the dishes that much. I need to do the dishes more. But I've gotten better. Yeah, I've gotten better. Since January, since I started like waking up not at noon and actually going to my classes and taking care of myself. Self-care, ladies and gentlemen.
What does your roommate do that bothers you most?
What do you do that bothers me most?
Yeah.
Okay. The thing that first came to mind is when I'm cooking in the kitchen and I'm like making food and Fiona comes in and cooks I've never told you this, and Fiona comes in and cooks right at the same time as me, and I'm like, our kitchen isn't big, so I'm like
super cramped.
And then like, but like, it happens a lot, and like, we're all like, we try to be nice about it, and you're always like, so sorry, excuse me, so sorry, and I'm like, so sorry, excuse me.
But like, okay, but we rarely cook at the same time.
It doesn't happen that often.
But when it does.
Like, the other day when I had my friend over, and I was making breakfast.
Yeah.
And I was cooking, and I was like so stressed out, because they were just like in the living room waiting for me to make them breakfast.
Yeah.
But they're sitting there, and I was like stressed, like waiting, and I was like,
and that's good though.
It was good.
Sorry.
I think that's like the thing that comes to mind.
That day though specifically, like I had a meeting and I was starving.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
no, yeah.
Usually I cook after you and I like try not to, you know, overlap, but like just for time.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it just happens.
So my thing about Alex that bothers me.
Is it cleaning again?
So I'm gonna say the most obvious one.
Okay.
You don't turn off the bathroom light.
I don't?
No. And that light is so bright.
It is quite
so, like,
fluorescent.
I'll be in my room and then like my lights are on, but then I just notice it get brighter. And I turn around and I'm like, Alex isn't in the bathroom. She doesn't look like she's coming back. And so I have to get up and go turn it off so I don't have to yell.
Alex, don't turn off the bathroom light.
So from these past few questions, you can tell who's the neat one and who's the messy one.
But I still love you, so it's fine.
Aww.
What is something you didn't notice about each other until you became roommates? So Alex lied to me
What?
when we first initially became roommates.
What?
Because I asked you, one of the first questions I asked you, I was like,
Oh, you asked if I
Alex,
was clean.
are you clean? Are you organized?
Okay, see,
And she's like, I can be a little bit messy. I come back home and it looks like a bomb went off in the living room. And I'm like, what the
okay.
happened?
In my defense, that wasn't a lie. That was just when I was in
You stretched the truth.
when I was in community college, I was a lot cleaner because I wasn't doing as much as I do now.
True.
And I wasn't under as much stress. And like when Fiona's stressed out, like she cleans, like she stress cleans, and she like makes sure everything's together. And I'm just very different. Like when I'm stressed, I'm just like it's like chaos. I was clean in my own mind, and then Berkeley happened to me, and yeah.
That's Stu. Oh wait, you have to say something about me. Sorry.
Something I didn't notice about Fiona.
Just fucking crazy.
Fiona's a poli-sci major, and I was like, oh, she's a poli-sci major. I've now learned, like, I'm a poli-sci major too, and that's why I was like, okay, cool. And then the more I got to know Fiona, I realized that her politics wasn't like her thing. Like, I want to like work in politics for the rest of my life and like do a bunch of policy-related stuff, and that's just not Fiona's, like, that's not Fiona's niche. Like, that's not what you want to do.
Yep.
You know? Which I didn't, like, the reason I was like, okay, poli-sci, cool. And then that's why, like, the major thing wound up not being, like, the thing that, like, connected us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you have different ambitions and goals than I expected you to.
Yeah.
But I fuck with it.
Next question. Do you ever get tired of seeing each other?
Sometimes. Sometimes, just a little bit. But, like, we don't see each other and, like, we
have our own space.
We leave when we're tired of seeing each other.
Yeah.
Like in the first 2 weeks, I've never told you this either, but in the first 2 weeks, I was like, alright, like, I'm gonna go to the gym, like, I'll see you later. I'm like putting my clothes on, about to walk the door, and Fiona's like, wait a second, like, I'll come with you! And I was like, leave me alone!
The reason why.
We had no friends. We had no friends.
No. Friends.
The tea is being in the first 2 weeks?
Yes.
Well, okay, how many of them are left?
I have friends, essentially.
We're gonna cut the whole
Rizal. I met
true.
Rizal over the summer.
That's true.
I met him before I met you.
That's true. Oh.
I think.
Hurtful. We changed a lot, and like I don't get tired of hanging out, like seeing you or hanging out with you really, because I don't see you unless I want to see you. You know?
And then if I don't want to see you, I just close my door.
Yeah, we're not like sick of each other in quarantine because like
we've actually been pretty good.
Most of the time, like I spend time in my room and you spend time in your room.
I've been working my ass off.
And then sometimes we have little chats, and then sometimes we like do things.
Today
we went tanning on the roof.
Very wholesome.
It was nice.
Number 10. How do you avoid tension while living together? I never really addressed this, honestly. We just kind of like let it pass.
Yeah, we just let it go. And let it go. And by we, I mean Fiona. We're pretty chill people.
Do you and your roommate have an agreement or set of rules?
We were supposed to make one of those after one of the cleaning conflicts, and we never did.
We never did.
I mean, you're good. Like, I don't have to have rules for you because you're just like.
And it's easy because it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
If we had another person, then
that would be a lot crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have your roommate's friends become your friends? So
it's more like the other way around.
Yeah.
Like we had the same friends at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we've both branched out.
Well, it's funny because so we have a friend named Patrice, and Patrice was
Queen Patrice. We love her. Her Instagram is in the description. Follow her.
We love you, Pat Rice.
Her.
So I met Patrice when I found out when I got to Berkeley, because initially we were supposed to go to UCSB together, and then I introduced her to Alex, and they're both in ski club, and then they ended up becoming better friends than I initially was with Patrice, just because like they have more in sync interests.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of cool though, because like you guys being best friends gives me an excuse to see her more often, and I freaking love her.
Yeah, when she comes over, like we'll all hang out.
Yeah.
And like same with Owen. Like
Owen, yeah.
You like seeing
vice
Owen,
versa,
and,
yeah.
Yeah. And like
So.
I don't know, like Samal, like I'll say hi to Samal. Like I say hi, like we all like say hi and like hang out for a little bit with like each other's friends when they come over. We don't hang out with each other's friends one-on-one very much.
No.
Except for like our mutual friends that we've had at the beginning, like Autumn and Rizal.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to Autumn and Rizal.
You know the heart. Do you pregame or go to parties together? Hell yes!
Yes, definitely.
You should have seen us on Cal Day.
Oh dear.
That storm. You use your roommates' things without asking. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Like your hairdryer?
But I'm not gonna go and like take your clothes. And,
Yeah,
like, wear
and
them.
I would not go and take your clothes because...
I would flip my shit.
Yeah, I know you would. First of all, I could not fit in most of your clothes. Second of all, I'm like the queen of staining clothes, and I cannot afford Fiona's wardrobe. And so there's no way I would like stain something of Fiona's and then be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, you know?
What are your favorite things to do with each other?
Drink.
Drink. As of recently, tanning.
Just like talk about...
We like talking.
Talk about feelings.
Basically,
but like,
that's
here's
the
what's
gist.
happening with me today.
And
Fiona will be like, damn, here's what's happening with me today. And it's like, yeah.
And then we go into like a whole spiel, and the next thing you know, it's like midnight or 1 a.m. and then we're eating popcorn in my room.
Yeah.
Do you cook together or separately?
Separately.
Alright guys, so that...
Thanks for watching my channel. Make sure you give it a like in the... So everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting.
Entertaining.
Enlightening.
Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
Boggling. Yeah.
I hope this inspires you to do something with your roommate and have something interesting going on with your quarantine life.
Like sneeze on them. I'm sorry. It's funny though, right?
So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up.
God,
and
I hate myself.
hit the subscribe button because, you know, you just want to see more.
Hey, don't forget the bell to turn on post notifications.
Us. Oh yeah.
So you can get a new notification in 4 months when you post again.
I don't... Facts, honestly. Yeah. I don't even... Yeah, do that. Bell, subscribe, like.
Shebang.
Do the shebang.
Yeah.
Do the whole shebang.
Whole shebang.
Peace out.
Stay home. Oh.
What is this?
Stay
I feel
at
like
home. It's a hashtag.
Can you watch Hangover later?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Bye.